Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia Lowndes and I make motherhood, travel, and lifestyle content here on my YouTube channel. I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you ting that bell so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. That bell will ensure that you get notifications. I will also link my blog down below as well as my Instagram as we are nearing the birth of our first daughter. I know that posting might be a little irregular, so if you want to stay in the know with updates on how we're doing and how baby girl is doing as we are anxiously awaiting to bring her into the world in the next couple of weeks, make sure you're following me on my Instagram, like I said, and we'll post photos on the blog as well. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to share it if you think it would help a friend or family member. I would love to welcome them into our little internet community as well. Today's video is going to be a what's in my hospital bag / baby bag video. I've seen these all over the internet. I've watched a ton of them. I think they're so fun. It's like a what's in my purse video, just knowing what different people pack. I got a lot of great tips and tricks from them, and I hope that I can inspire you today with some tips and tricks as well, especially for you mamas out there with pandemic pregnancies or pandemic births like myself who will be giving birth to a child in this time of quarantine. I think that a lot of the decisions I made on what to bring and what not to bring are of course affected by that, but I hope that I can give you guys some useful tips and tricks if you're going into hospital to have your child as well. Maybe just some things on like what to pack, what not to pack, or how to pack certain things. Yeah, I hope this inspires you as well. Also to note, in the spirit of transparency, I'm having an elective C-section for my daughter. I feel really, really great about it. Whatever birth you choose, you do you, girl. You gotta take care of yourself, mama, your mental, your physical health. However you choose to have that baby, I pray that you can have a safe delivery that way. C-section is what was the best decision for us and our family, and so I'm really grateful, I'm really excited. Yeah, we know when and where. My husband can be there, and my family was able to schedule their travels as well, and my OB will be there, which was really, really important to me. And just with everything going on in the world, obviously just health and safety and being quarantined in the hospital was really important to us, and so this is kind of allowing us some of those things that we were really nervous about. It's making us less nervous about them. So what I packed, again, and didn't pack, you'll see, is kind of also based around that. So let's start with what's in my suitcase. So first off, I'm just bringing a small carry-on suitcase as well as a larger tote bag. I really want to be intentional and smart about what I bring, and originally I was going to have a separate bag for baby things, but as we got packing, I realized that the things that she needs, which are going to be very few in those first few days at the hospital, I can just put in my bag, and it'll cut down on the amount of bags we're bringing in and the amount of things that we'll need to clean, of course, after hospital. And so that's one thing to keep in mind throughout this whole video, is a lot of the things that I'm bringing are wipeable, cleanable, or disposable. So those are really important to me. So first I'll start out with actually just kind of, it's right here on the top. This isn't necessarily going in my hospital bag, but I am planning on wearing this to the hospital the day of my surgery. My favorite Old Navy shift dress. These have gotten me through my pregnancy. Just something easy and comfortable. Yeah, this is just what I'm planning on wearing. And then the only shoes that I plan on bringing into hospital are these. I didn't necessarily intentionally match these, but I just wanted to get a pair of just dark, inexpensive flip-flops. My feet don't fit into many sandals right now anyways. These will be great for hospital, they'll be great for the shower, and then I can just chuck them afterwards. So it's another tip, is maybe not bring like your best or your favorite shoes into hospital, and if you are going to be showering in hospital, having a pair of shower flip-flops I think would also be really, really smart. So that is what I'm planning on wearing when we go in. Of course, I know I'll be immediately changing into scrubs, but gotta get from point A to point B. The next thing that I'm packing is a robe. So many women recommended bringing a robe. Again, I really am trying not to bring too many clothes in. I know that because of the surgery, I'm going to be in a hospital gown for part of it. I know that there's going to be healing and wounds and bleeding and things as well. So I tried to more gear towards dark things, but my robe was a really sweet gift from a family friend, and my baby girl has a matching outfit, so I think it'll just be really fun to have these things, at least for photos, even if I'm not wearing them, you know, much the whole time. So this is from the brand Baby Be Mine. They have really beautiful coordinating sets. So I have this really sweet little kind of rose pattern floral robe. This will be super comfy, obviously nursing friendly as well. And then baby girl has something matching that you'll see in a minute. I am also bringing 2 nursing bras, a black one, again, trying to favor more of the dark colors just because I know there'll be a lot of leakage and different liquids and all. These things are gonna get really dirty. I completely understand that, and I know that they'll be thoroughly washed when I get home. But these are the kind of stretchy nursing bras. This came in a set of 3 from Amazon. Again, stretchy, super comfortable, will be perfect as I will be in hospital bed for a while, And then the set came with nude and pink, so I just decided to bring the pink one as my other one to have. Again, just 2 to have on hand. I know that I'll probably also maybe not be wearing a bra, of course, for part of it, but just having 2, especially one to go home in, or a clean one to go home in, was important, so hence why I'm bringing 2 of those. And then I'm bringing 1 pair of pajamas. Again, highly recommended by a lot of the mom vloggers that I watched, and a lot of the videos I watched was, especially for me with a C-section, we're gonna be in hospital at least 2 nights. And so just having something that is mine, that's comfortable, that isn't just the hospital gown the whole time, was important. So I picked up these super soft pajamas. These are from the Stars Above Beautifully Soft line at Target. I'm sure you guys have seen these all over the internet. So it's just a button-down nightgown in navy blue. Again, I picked the dark color because I know that, you know, it's probably gonna get a little dirty. But this will be super comfy. Also, because it's a nightgown, anything that the nurses need access to down there, they'll have that. And then of course it's nursing friendly and super soft and comfy. And then the last 2 clothing items that I have in here are 2 options. I might end up choosing before we leave, but 2 really soft, comfy maxi dresses. These will be my coming home outfit. Everyone recommended dresses. Obviously, I'm still gonna be fairly bloated and you know, have my surgical wounds, and so just having something flowy, not clingy, that I can just easily throw on. This one is a little bit more nursing friendly. This is from Motherhood Maternity, so it's a little bit more nursing friendly, so I might end up going with that option. This one isn't as nursing friendly because it's just a tank at the top, but I do love this gray ruffle maxi, and baby girl's going home outfit is gray, so I kind of wanted to match her, so we'll see. I'll probably end up packing both, and then one of them will win the day we get released. And then also for me, in terms of clothing, I'm obsessed with headbands. I've mentioned them a few times in my videos, and I just got a set for my birthday from my mom. I will link them down below. They were actually a recommendation from Marnie Goldberg, or Miss Gold Girl here on YouTube. I will link her channel below. She's amazing. She has great fashion and beauty recommendations. And so I'm just bringing a set, as you can see, color theme wise, a lot of like pinks and navies are kind of what I'm going for, but I figure in hospital bed while nursing, I'm gonna have my hair up a lot, I'm gonna want it out of my face a lot, so the headbands will help keep it back, but also make me feel a little bit more put together. So I'm just bringing a stack of those. And then, speaking of being put together, this is an empty makeup bag. I love these makeup bags though. These are just clear Sonia Kashuk makeup bags, and the reason why I'm bringing this kind versus like a cloth or like my Vera Bradley set that I have is because I will be able to clean these after we're in the hospital. Sorry, I keep saying in hospital. After we're in the hospital, and everything being wipeable and cleanable was really important to me. So this I will probably pack a little bit closer to, just with my like powder, concealer, mascara, maybe a little blush, just a few things just for photos and just I feel a little bit more awake and more alive and just more confident when I have a little bit of makeup on my face. And so, you know, as we're gonna be there for a couple of days, I know that I'm gonna wanna just like freshen up and maybe just have a little bit on me, especially when we're taking photos with baby girl. So that will get filled up right before. And then I have the larger version of the Sonia Kashuk clear acrylic set. These are individually sold at Target. I will link them below. Also, I'm gonna work really hard to link as much of this stuff in my Like to Know It as possible. If you don't have the Like to Know It app, it's a great app to download. You can follow me on there at Alicia Lowndes, and you can have direct links and shop a lot of my favorites and the things mentioned as well. These are a bit older of the Sonia collection, but I think some Targets will still carry them. So again, clear, wipeable, easy, and basically this is my toiletry bag. So I know the hospital provides a lot of these things, but again, it was recommended over and over that just having your own kind of like shampoo and conditioner and loofah just kind of makes you feel more comfortable, and it's just a little bit nicer than what I'm sure the hospital provides. So again, I just pretty much have the basics in here: body wash, shampoo, conditioner, just a fresh kind of disposable toothbrush I can toss, again a fresh disposable loofah that I can toss afterward. I do have some moisturizer because I know that in the hospital my skin can get really dry, and then I just have some Clinique face wash and moisturizer in there, toothpaste, and I do have one little decanter of my face wash as well as a little kind of spray deodorant. So this is ready to go, and I know that this will come in handy just having kind of my own things to feel fresh. Speaking of feeling fresh, I know that the hospital provides a lot of things in terms of feminine care post-birth. I know that pads and disposable underwear and different cleaners for personal care will be provided to me, so I don't really need to worry about that. As you can see, there really wasn't underwear packed, just because I know you typically bleed a lot after birth. And so, but I did want to pack a couple of things, mostly for going home, but also just in case. A lot of what I've packed, besides the clothes that you saw, which I think will probably eventually go into a packing cube. Again, my packing cubes are really wipeable, so I'll probably end up putting them in there. But I've used just Ziploc bags for a lot of things. Again, wipeable, disposable, just super easy. And just kind of keeps things protected, as well as if I do get any of my personal things dirty, I can easily put them back into the Ziploc bag, so when I come home to wash them, they're not getting anything else in my bags dirty. That's a tip I learned from Brianna Kay, or Bits of Brie. I will link her channel below. She's an amazing mommy vlogger, just all the things. She's an incredible person, so sweet and kind. Definitely follow her. So in here I just have 2 granny panties. They recommend, especially with C-sections, that your underwear not cut where the wound is. So most of my underwear is a little bit lower rise anyway, so I just went ahead and got some cotton Hanes that will sit up higher. And then I just have a couple of Depends as well, because I'm not exactly sure the situation that I will be in when we leave hospital. And then for baby girl, the last couple things in here are, so for her, I have the matching kind of swaddle blanket to my robe. I think we'll probably wrap her in this for our little birth announcement photo. And then I just have one other swaddle in here as well. Again, I know the hospital has these things and will provide them, but just in case, I just wanted to have a swaddle. And then I just have one burp cloth in here, and it actually has her name on it, so that's why it's flipped around this way. But yeah, so just a few things to wrap her up in. And then I'm also bringing a really small blanket for myself for in the hospital bed, and also to wrap her up. Again, I know all these things will need to be super cleaned afterwards. I'm not bringing necessarily one of her like special keepsake sentimental blankets, but I just have this really inexpensive one from Amazon. It's small, it's white, it's super soft. I just washed it. And so I think, again, this will just make me feel cozy in the bed, make her feel cozy. And so this will just be nice to have. And then lastly, we have her little outfit bag. So her little going away outfit is in here. And then I wasn't sure kind of what to bring for her. I know that I think she'll be just mostly in a diaper that the hospital will provide in a swaddle, but I do have a short sleeve and a long sleeve onesie in here just in case, as well as a little headband for her that matches that set as well, the Baby Be Mine set. You can see here. And then I just have some little mittens for her because I know in the beginning they can scratch their face a little bit. And then I just have a spare Ziploc bag, and that's everything that's in my suitcase. So, water break. So what I love about this water bottle is it will keep things cold, and also because it has this type of lid and this type of locking straw situation, I can just have it in the bed with me when I'm nursing her, when I'm sleeping, when I'm so thirsty at night. I know that this will be such an asset. I've had it for about a week and I'm already obsessed with it. So bringing my own water bottle. And then here is the bag I'm bringing with me. This is my favorite travel bag slash tote bag of all time. It's by Adrienne Vittadini. So I first saw this bag in a flight attendant video, and she had gotten it at TJ Maxx, and this is an older bag. It's not made anymore, but I managed to find it on Poshmark a while back, and I just love this travel bag. I actually, teaser, have it in navy as another baby bag for baby girl. I love the idea that we'll have matching bags. But yeah, so this is what I'm bringing kind of as my other bag into hospital. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what I have in here. So in this front pocket, I have my wallet. I transitioned to sort of a clutch style wallet in pandemic. Also, this wallet is wipeable and you can clean it. This is just a rose gold Michael Kors wallet clutch that my mom got me. Easy to spot in a bag. And yeah, this has just been what I've been using as my wallet. So I'm just gonna take this with all my cards and ID and insurance card and everything in there. And then my mask will be with me as well. This normally doesn't live in here because I've been wearing it every day. But I love this mask. I'll link this down below. This is actually made in LA, but we bought these on Amazon. I just love that it's cotton, it's washable, it's pink. Yeah, super, super comfortable. I also have learned that I think I have a wider face. A lot of masks were really small on me, so that's actually an extra large, but it fits really comfortably. Then of course I will have my phone on the day. But yeah, so that's everything in the front pocket, just, you know, all the easily accessible things I need right away. And then I will also have the tripod for this camera that I'm filming on my vlogging camera, and my vlogging camera of course will be coming with me. And we're of course bringing our DSLR as well to take some nice photos, but my husband Jeff will pack that in his bag. And then on the other side, I picked up one of these. This is an iPhone tripod so that you can take like timed photos with your iPhone. Because of quarantine, we can't have any hospital visitors, so it'll just be Jeff and I, and as you guys can imagine, we're vloggers and bloggers, and so we plan on taking lots of photos and videos. And so I just felt like having something like this that we can stand our phone on, take selfies with, take timed photos with, so we're not bothering the nurses the whole time, would be really helpful. And I think it'll just come in handy when we're FaceTiming with family as well, and just taking pictures in the future with our daughter. So I'm excited to have that as well. And then here in the main compartment, I'm gonna move this down over here. So this bag is so roomy. So there's kind of the laptop compartment here, and then there's this big open section in the middle. And so in the kind of back flat laptop compartment, I have a few things. So paperwork is super important at the hospital. So I have all of in this folder, I have all of kind of my HR information. So I labeled it here so that I know what's in here. So these are the things for like disability insurance, FMLA, all the things that I need for my employer, forms to fill out, also just like confirmations of coverage, all of that with me in here. We were gifted some sleep consulting from my aunt with two really good girlfriends of mine, Sleepy Q's. I will have their information linked below. They're an incredible mother duo, and they do sleep training and sleep consulting for parents, new moms. It's a really, really incredible and special business, and I would love it if you're looking for that, if you would support them. So I will leave all their information linked below, but we were gifted an initial newborn consultation, so I have all that paperwork in here. I just figure while we're in the hospital, Jeff and I can read through it. It also might be helpful as we're starting off in those early nights to know what to do. And then I also printed out a printable from Brianna K, or Bits of Breathe, that mommy blogger I mentioned earlier. She has some really fun printables on her blog, and so I just printed out one of her 2x printables to have on hand. I figured we might be recommended vitamins or different things by the nurses or my OB that we should have or that we should get, so I figured just having somewhere for that would be helpful. And then I'm also just bringing a clear plastic case for anything the hospital gives us. Again, I'm sure there's going to be paperwork, and I'm not sure when we get the birth certificates or anything like that, but because it's coming from hospital, it just felt good putting it in like a plastic wipeable sleeve. So just this is in here for any paperwork or cards or anything that they give us that we need to have. And then of course, because of all the paperwork, I brought some pens. Again, just having our own pens made me feel a little bit safer. Black and blue, because I'm not sure if like I need to sign something in a certain color. Guys, I know this sounds crazy, but this is just how my planner brain works. I wanted to make sure I had black and blue just in case, and then just a purple for fun. And that's in the little side thing here. And then the last 2 things in that back compartment is her baby book. If you guys have probably seen this before, I hauled it in, I think, our gender reveal video. I can't remember now, but it's this beautiful Kate Spade baby book that I got at Home Goods. And I haven't confirmed yet if the hospital does the hand and footprints, but we just wanted to have this so we could jot down all that initial information. And if they do the hand and footprints, they can do it right in here, and we'll have this with us. So that is packed. And then the other thing in here after the baby book is this is her announcement letter board. Because you're seeing this after she's born, I can go ahead and share this. Alicia Jean Lowndes, our love, with her birthday here, July 28th. And then this we put just blank because we're not sure her measurements yet. Again, in the plastic wrap still, wipeable, clean. Also, I was nervous about the letters falling off in my bag. So we'll put this in that little kind of acrylic bassinet that they put the babies in and wrap her in her sweet little floral wrap and headband to match mommy, and we'll shoot her little birth announcement video. So yes, I already went ahead and planned all of this out. And I also have in here a little cup that has all of the numbers in it so that we can put the right weight and length and all of that in there. So have this with us, which is great. And then again, I kept it in that plastic sleeve, so after we're done with it too, it can go back in there and get cleaned and all of that. So that is in there. And then in the main compartment, I just have some kind of just a handful of necessities. So first things first, of course, hand sanitizer. Now I know we're going to be in hospital and they're going to have plenty of this and everything should hopefully be clean, but it just made me feel less anxious just knowing that we have some of our own. Now this Pipette brand is a newer brand at Target. I think it's kind of like an all natural baby brand. I haven't looked into it too much, but it's clean beauty for babies. So also very limited on what you can find in stock hand sanitizer wise. So this is fragrance free, which would be great for baby. And yeah, just felt good just having like a big thing of that with us. And then I also have a cell phone charger. A lot of people will recommend to bring like a rechargeable battery as well. We don't really have a big enough one for that. I do want to get one, but for now I'm just going to bring my normal phone charger. What's great about this is I think a 10-foot cord, because I know in the hospital the bed and the outlets can be really far apart. So I imagine we would need a long cord anyways, and we're going to be on our phone a lot, FaceTiming friends and family and Instagramming and taking pictures of baby and us. So obviously I want to have my charger with me. Again, I'm currently using this, but it'll go in closer too. And then I also have headphones. My husband Jeff will pack the iPad. Everyone says, like, you know, at night or when you're up, it's good to just have something you guys can watch together, or videos or music. I also have heard that headphones are great to have when you're talking to family because it can be loud in the hospital. So made sure I packed some of those. Another important thing not to forget is any medicines or medications. When my OB was talking to me about what to bring or not to bring, you know, she was definitely of the mindset of like, well, less is more because of everything going on in the world, and you're gonna have to clean everything when you get home. But medications, of course, was one thing she reminded me to bring, so I've got my medicine in here. And then I also have some Summer's Eve wipes. Again, I know that the hospital is probably going to provide a lot of these things for me, but I just felt good also just having some on hand. And also just for like when we're going home and stuff. I don't know, I just figured it would just be good to have some of these with me. And then last but not least is my little kind of, what do I call this? Like a little, oh, I might need this close to me bag. So this, everything in here will probably sit kind of on the table or the tray table next to me in my hospital bed, because these are the things I think I'll probably need just kind of to reach for regularly. So in here I have some disposable nursing pads. I have some refreshing hand wipes, which again, I know the hospital is going to be routinely cleaned, but I think just having my hands feel clean will be really important to me. And then I also have a couple different lip balms in here, again, because I know the hospitals can be really drying. So I've got a little cocoa butter lip balm, I've got my Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, a Vaseline lip balm, and then another Elizabeth 8-hour cream for my hands because they've been so dry, especially with sanitizing constantly. And then I have a little thing of nipple cream, which I think the hospital will probably potentially also have. But yeah, so this is my little like ready kit of all the little things I know I might be grabbing or want close to me frequently. I also know that my husband will want snacks. I think I'll be limited to the hospital food because I'll have come out of surgery, but I went ahead and picked up just a huge box of Nutri-Grain breakfast bars for him, and then he loves dry roasted peanuts, so also brought this to have, and these will just go in his suitcase, and we'll also probably put some like bananas and apples in there closer to when we get our fresh produce delivered. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed a peek inside of what's in my hospital bag and my hospital tote bag. I hope that you took something away from this video, whether it was an encouragement or a tip or a trick. I would love to hear your recommendations, mamas, in the comments below. Mamas to be, especially pandemic mamas to be, we are praying for you as well. Women who want to be mamas, we are praying for you as well. We do not take this baby for granted, or our health care, or our hospital, our doctors and nurses for granted. We're so, so grateful to be bringing our baby into such a loving community from you guys. Your support by watching our videos has been just so sweet and so just touching to us in this time to know that we're not alone and there are other people out there going through what we're going through. To our friends and family, your outpouring of love and support and generosity and just getting us ready for this next chapter has been such a gift as well, so thank you. When you're watching this, baby Linnea will be here. She will be here. She will be here. We're so, so, so excited. So make sure you are following me on Instagram, and make sure you're following my blog because we'll be posting announcements there as well, so you can stay more up to date with us day to day with baby girl. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.